Hi, my name is Claudia, and today I'm here to tell you another story about serendipity in my life. So, this one happened in England as well. I was with a group of teenagers that I usually take to the summer in England. Um, and actually, this was my first group. It was back in 2010, so 10 years ago. We decided to go to two different campuses, and one of the places we went is a city called Cheltenham. It's not a common place to go in England, uh, but it's a very, very interesting town. So actually, it's a city. It's not a town. It's a city, but it's not a place that many people know about. So one day, the director of the program and the marketing director invited me for a coffee, and they're good friends of mine. And so I said, yes, great, I would love to. So we went to this small coffee shop near the school. It wasn't it wasn't the biggest or the most important coffee shop in the city. It was just a small coffee shop in the neighborhood of the same neighborhood as the school. And the moment I entered the coffee shop, I listened to Brazilian music. And I said, wow, Brazilian music is playing. So there might be someone who's Brazilian here. And when I looked at the person over the counter, I looked at her and I said, I think I know you. And she said, yes, I know you too. And then after a moment of shock, we were in shock, and so were my friends. I said, you are Marina. And she said, yes, I remember you as well. So she happened to be my aunt's husband's niece that I hadn't seen for about 20 years. And so when I saw her, she was a little child and I was a teenager. So I didn't know. I knew she lived abroad, but I had no idea that she lived in England. And of course, I couldn't imagine she would live in a place like Cheltenham. So there she was, and we were like so happy that we had met. And so I kept going to the coffee shop. So I started going to the coffee shop every day to have coffee and to chat. And we found out that we had so much in common, that we shared lots of ideas, tastes, and it was really magical. It was wonderful. It was such a serendipitous moment, because you are in a place, and when you suddenly meet someone that you haven't seen for 20 years. And I think that at the time it meant a lot to me and to her. So the following year I went there and I visited her again. And one more time we could feel how close our hearts were. Even, we had something in common, which was, the family background. But it was that moment that made us really close. Today she's living in Brazil, and we are not in touch anymore, which is a shame. But I still remember that moment and how important it was for me at the time. Serendipity. Okay. So it's another example that I wanted to share with you. So I invite you to believe in magic, believe in these happy events, these happy discoveries that we make in life, and life gives us as a present to pay attention. Okay, bye bye. Thank you.